Welcome back, everyone. It is Tuesday. That means it's time for the latest business developments in our area in this week's SiouxFalls.Business Report. Jody Schwan in studio with us today. Thank you for being here.
You bet.
All right, let's start with this. A couple of downtown projects. The Sharapa Place marking a major milestone recently, and a new event space set to open as well. There is a lot to go on.
There's so much happening, and while these new offices just keep on impressing, and this latest one is no exception. We've got lots of people moving into new workspaces in those signature downtown projects, and like you said, a new event venue as well. But let's start by taking you to the East Bank and Sharapa Place, where ISG, which is an architecture and engineering firm, actually the designer of this building, so pretty cool for them. They got to design their own office building, and they have moved into that space. I mean, check this out. Their views are amazing. They've done a terrific job with the common areas. And next up, this one. This is Monarch Yards, as you said, a new event venue just east of 8th and Railroad Center along East 8th Street. So you get your bearings there. Here's your first peek inside. They've done a great job with this modern sort of industrial space that you really can customize for your social events, of course, your weddings, but also your corporate events being right downtown. Sharapa developers involved in this one too. Part of the ownership group is the team behind the Carpenter Bar, the Treasury, and the Highball. So you know that the cocktails are going to be first class, right? Monarch Yards is open, incidentally, ready to start hosting events this fall, and more offices are following over in the Bank Corp building too. We'll check in with them as they open.
Continuing to talk growth now, specifically for the east side of Sioux Falls. It doesn't appear to be slowing down, specifically on the commercial side. What do we know here? Right,
we're filling in really what are not very many remaining vacant spaces over at Daley Farm Village with multiple new tenant announcements. These are just breaking, actually. So UPS store bringing a new location to the east side. They're taking that space over by Budget Blinds. And then this one, we literally just clicked publish on, a new Mexican restaurant, a sit down coming to Daley Farms from the owners of this place, which is La Fiesta over at 85th and Minnesota. The new one at Daley going to be called La Cantina. They are going to be in a retail center that includes K Jewelers, kind of between Budget Blinds and Buffalo Wild Wings. Plan is to open for both the restaurant and the UPS store early next year.
So much going on.
They want those restaurants on the east side, so
yeah,
I know they're very happy right now.
Yeah. Jody Schwan with SiouxFalls.Business. Always nice to have you with us.
You too.
And remember to stay up to date. You can check out SiouxFalls.Business, the very latest headlines. And we'll be right back.